Hey guys, it's me, Christina Cummings. So I know I haven't recorded in a while. We actually just moved from an apartment to a home now, as you can see. So I'm still fine tuning a few things on where I want to be recording at, where's the best lighting going to be at, what I want in the background. So that's why it looks kind of crazy with like the kitchen and half kind of stuff going on. So just so you know. So I just wanted to let you guys know this is a totally non-original thought here. It's something that I actually got off of Jordan Page. She's a YouTuber, and it's something that I got off one of her videos, and she calls it her clipboard schedules for her kids. And so what I'm going to show you guys next is just basically me taking that system that she made for her kids and just kind of making it our own so it fits more of our family's needs. And I'll kind of go over all the different things that we decided to put on our clipboards. So I went ahead and made some for my kids, and I will go ahead and put a little picture of one right here for you guys. So I have two for my two boys, and I actually have a third one, but I think it has like part of it bit right here because it's for my 2-year-old. We really just go off of these two here. My kids are 6, 4, and 2. So they don't really have like friends over or sleepovers or anything like that yet. So mine is really just for them to earn screen time. If you guys follow me on Instagram or if you guys have seen any of my other YouTube videos, we don't do a lot of screen time. We don't let our kids watch a lot of TV. It's more of like something that we do every now and then on like, well, mostly we do it on Sunday nights. We have a Sunday night movie night. Sometimes we'll get pizza or like something we can sit in the living room and eat and watch like a quick movie or Disney movie or some kind of family movie with them, okay? So this gives them a chance to earn 30 minutes of screen time. So one more quick thing here that I didn't even realize I didn't record, but I realized when I was editing my video is that my kids do not have to do this. This is not like a requirement that they have to do every day. This is totally up to them on whether they choose to want to work towards screen time today or certain things that they do have to do in the day, but the chore chart is not one of them. This is literally just if they want to do screen time. So I just want to add that in there because while I was recording, I didn't even think about adding that, and it's a big piece of it. So enjoy the rest of the video. I'm just gonna go through this list of things that I wrote down on ours and just like how those look like for us. So the first thing we have on here for them, and this is for all three of them, my 6, 4, and 2. So is brush their teeth. So that's always been a rule that they brush their own teeth in the morning. It's always been their responsibility to just kind of get in there. That way they're familiar with just how to hold the toothbrush, how to use the toothbrush, what the toothbrush is for. So that was always been kind of like a rule. It's kind of like a gimme. You brush your teeth every morning. But every now and then, you know, like they would forget or they'd want to do it like after breakfast. And then after breakfast, they'd get like crazy and they'd be playing and they'd forget. So they didn't always do it, I guess, consistently. So I put it on their chore chart. That way it's a reminder that in order to get their 30 minutes of screen time, they have to make sure that they brush their teeth. So it helps them be a little more intentional with it. The next part on the list here is gonna be clean room. So as you can see, it says clean room, and then it has like a line, a dotted line there. So I can put in what room they are gonna be assigned to, whether it's like that day or that week. Sometimes we do like a week span of how long they have to clean that area. And basically what that looks like, Caleb says that he has to clean his bedroom. So my 2 boys, which are 6 and 4, they share a bedroom. I don't want them in there fighting about who cleans up what and who picks up what or whatever. I made it so that my 4-year-old has to help his sister, because he's younger, he has to help his sister clean up her room. Her room is usually pretty messy, so as long as he gets most of the stuff picked up off the ground and she's in there helping him, then I'm totally okay with it and it works for me. So the next on our list here is gonna be that they have to do at least 15 minutes out of a school-related workbook. Right now it's summertime, you know, so we're not in the groove of doing school stuff or anything, and I don't want it to be like pressure at all. They really just are playing all day right now because of summer. So it's nice just to keep those kind of wheels working and turning a little bit. Again, I have a line on there, so if I need to adjust, like, you know, I want them to do 20 minutes today, or I want them to do 10 minutes or 5 minutes or whatever that looks like, I can adjust there and just write it on there with my Expo marker. Let me grab these two. So these are the 2 workbooks that we are using for my 4-year-old. So this one is a really cool one. I used it with my 5-year-old, and because it's dry erase, it's a write-on, wipe-off kind of thing, we're able to reuse it for him. So I'll do a quick little flip through overhead here on what that looks like, and basically it's just working on his drawing straight lines. So it's like pre-writing skills, you know? And then he actually just finished up one of these, but I got these from Singapore. And it's their newer version of Singapore. So it's not their primary. It's called Dimensions Math. Literally just got the workbooks for both of my kids. And this is just like a really easy, simple workbook. And I'll go ahead and do a flip through here. And you'll get to see kind of what he's working on, counting numbers. It's just a lot of repetition for him. So, I mean, I'll have them set a timer on Alexa for 15 minutes. And then they will do it until the time goes off. And if they need help reading of what's going on, then I will just come over and assist them really quick. And okay, so the next part is what my 6-year-old gets to do. And this is kind of leftover curriculum from the school year that we did for his kindergarten year. So he also has the Singapore Dimensions kind. And again, it comes with, oh, I didn't say this with the other one. It actually comes with a kindergarten workbook, and it comes with A and B. So both of my boys now are on workbook B. And again, I'll do a flip through here so you can kind of see just the things that he's working on. And this stuff is honestly really, really easy for him. So this is more of just like that summer kind of workbook where it just keeps his brain working. And then the other thing that he can do is explode the code. We have used explode the code, and he goes in phases where he really, really likes it, and sometimes where he really doesn't. But I notice with my boys that if I set a timer, they are way more intentional with their time. They're not just sitting in front of the book like, oh, I don't want to do this, like I have to do this, I don't want to do this, like, you know, they don't go through that. They just get it done. They just get it done because they know they're only doing it for 15 minutes, so it's a little easier for them. So so those are the two things that they each can work on. So the next thing here is another really, really good one that I like that I got from her is do something nice for someone. So I put a little heart here, and it just says do something nice for someone. And that has to be something where, which I've been working on them lately with, is they're not just trying to check off a box. They're really trying to, like, I'm putting an effort to be nice to someone because I want that to be a habit for them every day. I think that's such a good quality that they can learn at such a young age and get in the habit of just being nice to someone, giving someone a compliment, going out of their way to do something else for someone else. Something like that. But yeah, I just want to start that habit at such a young age. I think it'll be really good quality that carries on into like their kids as well as teenage years, as well as being an adult, you know, because I think more adults need to learn to be a little nicer and do something nice for someone else. So that's on there for sure. So the next thing I have, which Jordan Page talks about having zones in her house. So I think she has like 8 kids now or something like that. I think she just had twins. But she basically cut her house up into zones. So each of her kids get a zone that they have to keep clean throughout the day, from my understandings at least. Pretty sure. And so, so yeah, I just made like for my 4-year-old Broden, his zone for this week is cleaning the living room. Our living room doesn't get too messy anymore because our house is a little bigger than our apartment was. My 6-year-old right now, his zone used to be the backyard, just kind of keeping it clean. But now it's kind of keeping our whole dining room area clean. So keeping the ground clean, wiping down the table, making sure all the dishes are in the sink. And that's his zone right now. Okay, so another great one is that in order to get their screen time, they can't just do all these chores and be like, okay, I'm done. No, I want them to be outside. I want them to go play outside and explore. And there's not really a time limit on how long they have to do this step for. I just want to see them out there being active, trying something new, playing in the sandbox, climbing a tree, playing in the water, painting outside, riding their bike in the backyard a little bit, hanging on the hammock, or just being outdoors, I think is just awesome for kids. Okay, the last thing on this list here is Chore Sticks. And another thing I got from Jordan Page, so it's not an original thought, is having Chore Sticks. So these are super, super awesome because my kids are actually excited to do their Chore Sticks. Why? I have no idea. If I tell them to sweep under the table, they're like, meh, 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 meh. I don't want to do that. But if they clean under the table from a Chore Stick, they want to do it. I don't know why. It's weird. So I'll go ahead and post a picture here of what our Chore Sticks look like and just what's on them. And I try to do things that are a little more simple, a little more age appropriate for my kids. But all they do is they come on over and they just pull one out, and my kids can't really read too well yet, so they come over and they show me. So this one says help with dishes. So basically what that looks like is, you know, we bring a little kid stool up here and they put like the plates in the dishwasher, and it's just teaching them, like, you know, they are also a part of this family and they have to do family stuff. And if my 4-year-old pulls something that I think is just a little too adventurous for him or a little too hard, then I'll just be like, no, that's already done. Like, just pick a new, just pick a new chore stick. So these things are awesome. I also made these, just so you know, off of Canva. It was a free template that I got, and I laminated them with my home laminator. That way we can use them every day and we can just check them off, and they're dry erase, so we can just erase them when we need to. And then 2 more things, just so that they were a little more visually appealing for my kids, is that I did different colors for each of them. So my 4-year-old is blue and he knows blue. He also can read his name up here, but it's in cursive and a little weird for him to recognize, so blue helps him. My older son, 6 years old, he is purple. And then my daughter, like I said, wherever hers is with a bite taken out of it, hers is pink. And then also for like my 4-year-old, we have pictures next to everything. So this one has like a little toothbrush next to it. This one has a little boy cleaning up his room, because that's the clean room, has a book for schoolwork, a heart for do something nice for someone, some cleaning supplies for cleaning your zone, playing outside, some kids playing outside, and a popsicle stick, because that's what we have our chore stick stuff on. So yeah. And I just discovered Canva, and Canva is friggin' awesome. It's really cool. So if you haven't checked that out, I will go ahead and link it down in below. And yeah, that's all I got for you guys. Okay guys, that is all here. And if you found this video useful, give us a big thumbs up. Do a thumbs up, Avila. Big thumbs up. Can I get a thumbs up? In there? Big thumbs up. And hit the subscribe button, and you'll see the next videos that are coming out. If you don't already follow us on Instagram, go ahead and follow us. We're down here at hello.homeschool. All right, talk to you guys later. Say bye, guys. Bye.